Hello, good morning, good afternoon. In this case, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, that means it's time. It's time for a podcast. This is episode 6, I believe. We made it to episode 6, and today I have your favorite, very talented Luwam of Merkato back on the podcast. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back.
Thank you, Tez.
Thank you. I've been waiting all week for this podcast. So far, so good. I think it's been better than we've thought about it. Let me hear your feedback, honest feedback, because I just want honest feedback. What do you think of podcasts so far? Have they been beneficial? Like,
Yes, it does.
okay.
Yes, it does. Hopefully for the people who are listening.
Uh-huh.
But normally I want to learn myself.
Okay.
So I'm learning. It creates questions.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer that question, I Google, I research, I also ask people.
Yes.
So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully also for the people who are listening, that's the same case.
Yes.
So
That's true.
also, I think, our purpose, right? Not to teach people, but to make people question.
Yes. And provide more learning opportunities. Opportunities to learn are very important.
Yes, a question show.
Yes, that's so. Yeah, questions, because you'll never run out of questions. From now until Judgment Day, you have a lot of questions about life, about
When that answers,
yes, yeah. If you don't ask the question, you never find the answer. So that's why I'm in it. I heard one comment today. I won't say from who, but they say, because I'm posting a lot about Merkato, if you haven't noticed, on the East Africa Showcase, and they're saying you are giving them free advertising. Why you give advertising? Blah blah blah. And I've learned whenever a Habesha person says why, that means they're trying to convince you to stop it, to quit it. They're going down that path. So for me, I'm the one who asked you to do this podcast and asked Tadissa to do a podcast, because I cannot do a podcast by myself. If I just sit in a room and talk to myself and talk to a camera all day, eventually people will become bored of it. So conversations are where the learning happens, and it's a different conversation every time. So I enjoy it. Sometimes business doesn't always have to be about money. It can be about building goodwill, trust between the different parties, get to know each other, look for more opportunities, and yeah, because I'm the one asking you. Whenever you ask someone to do something, like if you ask somebody to make injera, or you ask somebody to make a hamburger for you, that means you gotta pay, usually. That's why you go to a restaurant and you gotta pay something. But here, I'm asking you to do a podcast. It's good for the channel. I'm trying to be consistent every week with new content. So that's what I'm in it for. And let's hear you. Why are you doing this? What do you get out of the podcast so far?
Like what I said at first, when you tell me about this idea, I liked it because
Oh, really?
because it was the thing also I wanted to do.
Okay.
Like sometimes you might be talking with a friend or a family or someone, like in deep conversation,
Okay.
and you think like, okay, I wish somebody can hear this. And I'm a person who likes to talk about ideas.
Okay.
So when you suggest this plan, I was happy because I know I'll learn something. And like what you said, it's not only about money.
Yes.
It's also, if you ask me, do we get money to cover everything? No. But if you ask me, did you learn something? Yes, I learned a lot. Like one and simple example could be, I can feel I am comfortable in Canada. I just feel like, okay, I can do what I want to do in Canada. Not everything, what you understand, not what I want, bad things, but like work related. So that's one thing. And the podcast is like every 2 weeks now, I think we're doing together.
Yes.
So it's like a time to question. Am I learning? What am I doing? So yeah, that's what I like it.
Okay. That's cool.
So,
Well, thank you very much for those kind words. At least I know that you're a fan, you're supporting it, so that's all that matters, honestly.
I am.
If you have hundreds of followers, thousands of followers, you're not gonna build that up in one day, because I get a lot of questions about how many followers do I have and all of this. You know, if we have one follower, if we have one person listening to this, then there's hope. Because if you get one person to care about what we're doing, then we can get 1 million people eventually to care about what we're doing by just adding more value and more reasons for people to tune in. So without further ado, yes, I think you had a question, so I'm gonna let you. We're gonna change this up. Of course, I want to talk about politics, Canada-U.S. relations, but we'll leave that for the end.
Okay.
Inferiority complex. Should we
Yes.
start on that?
I think that also related with the question, like, why are you, like, someone, at least some people ask you, why are you doing the promotion? So
Yes.
something could be related also to that,
Yes.
because it's a
Why?
psychological thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Okay.
Well, yeah, inferiority, superiority. I believe, to be honest, you cannot be superior every day of your life in whatever you're doing. Whether it's education, you cannot get straight A's 100% on every test. If it's business, you cannot make $1 million every single day or every single month or every single year even. $1 million. It's hard enough to make even $1,000. But yeah, it's just the idea of somebody's going to ridicule me. The good thing with East Africa Showcase, it's like got me to a place where I don't care if somebody's ridiculing me or telling me I should quit or telling me I should be focusing my time somewhere else, because I enjoy it. I enjoy learning, as do you. And I sincerely believe that there are people listening to this that enjoy the conversation. And maybe more people need to know about it. And when more people learn about it, they will like it also. So yeah, that's whether somebody says I'm inferior or whatever, I never even think about that, or I never compare myself to other people. It's hard to do that, when you see somebody's luxury car, for example, you see someone with a Tesla, and then you compare it with your car, and you say, oh, that person has a Tesla, maybe I should go get a Tesla or whatever. But to be honest, if I compare myself to Ethiopia, if I was born in Ethiopia, I would never even have a car, not even have a chance to have any car. Forget about Tesla or Mazda or any other car. So it's like, yeah, I think comparison also plays into that complex of inferiority or superiority. How are you thinking about that?
Yeah, that question came well, I think I also asked you one time.
Yes.
So there are people who cannot appreciate. So I asked myself why. Why someone cannot appreciate something? Then, okay, sometimes there are people who expect to be appreciated. So this is something making difficult for yourself even. It's not a good idea. But there are times that we do something to make the people happy, not even to be appreciated, but to make people happy. So if that person doesn't notice or pretend as if they see nothing, then they just leave it. I know they felt, I know they have seen it, but they are incapable of appreciating.
Okay.
So I question myself, why, how this thing comes from, and then I just said at the top of my mind, could it be like inferiority complex or something? Because if they appreciate someone, they feel like they're inferior to that person.
Okay.
Because they are making that person superior to them.
Yes.
So I don't know. I think we can read something more about this, but
Yes.
it's an opportunity to question.
Yes, that's true. It is a good question. I've heard a lot in my life people that say they don't need anything from anyone else. So, but it's not true actually. Even if you're running a business, the tea that is in this cup here, by the way, if you want to see what our setup is for the podcast, you got to come here, Merkato restaurant, cafe and restaurant, 436 Parliament Street. But here I got a cup of tea in front of me. The cup was not made in the same factory as the tea.
Yes.
Or the spoon was not, maybe it came from the same country, but it didn't come from the same company. So it's like you cannot do everything. You gotta buy what you need and pay for what you need, pay for what you can afford from different sources. And the idea that you can just go it alone and do everything on your own is like, it's not gonna work.
It's not going to work, and it doesn't have any beauty.
Yes,
like
yeah.
if you're helping each other and giving to each other.
Yeah.
Even you can be a multimillionaire without the people around you,
Yeah.
you couldn't make it.
Yeah, yeah.
So even your customers, if you're a business person, you have a customer, there is a demand. So if you think I am by myself,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's true. Yeah, business. It really, I think it comes down to the relationship that you have with
That's true.
the owners and the people that are hired by the owners to represent the business. Because, who you hire definitely matters. Just like
True.
who you choose as a partner for your supply chain and where you get your cups from and all of that. You need the best in order to serve the best.
True.
And that's whether you're inside the store, inside the restaurant, or you're outside the restaurant. It's got to be somebody's walking in through that door, opening that door, expecting the best service possible. If they don't get it, they will go somewhere else.
True.
Or they'll stay home.
Yes.
So, it's got to be customer service excellence, no matter what you're doing. But it's hard, yes, as you say, if somebody doesn't appreciate it and if somebody just takes it as you owe them something or you are just...
It's your responsibility to do things. So,
that's just automatic because for whatever reason. But I try not to think about it. I just try to think about if somebody doesn't appreciate what I'm doing, maybe somebody else will. So it's like if that one person doesn't appreciate what I'm doing, it's not really that meaningful. That's what I'm trying to think about.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know if people need a translation for that, maybe, to figuring out what is inferiority complex, like appreciation, like maybe just a short summary if you could.
Okay, short summary.
Yes.
inferiority complex بتقرينا ማለት نفس متحت ማለት እዩ ሕጂ ነብሰ መትሓት ብምንታይ ምጽናዮሲ ሓደ ሰብ ዝኾነ ጽቡቕ ይገብረልካ ደስ ከብለካ ኢሉ ንዓኻ ክሕጉስ ኢሉ ይኸውን ግን ካባኻ ናዕዳደሊ ይኮነ ግን ደስ ከብለካ ሕጂ ንስኻ እንድሕር ዳ ደስ ከም ድበለካ ደየርኢኻ ገለ ሽግር ኣሎ ማለት እዩ ወይ ቴንክ ዩ እንድሕር ደይ መስጊንካ ወይ ድማ ሓደ ነገርሲ ተሰሪሑ ከም ደሎ እንድሕር ዳ ኣፍልጦ ደይ ሂብካዮስ ዝኾነ ሽግር ኣሎ ማለት እዩ ሕጂ ሱ ተሽግርሲ ነብሰ መትሓት ዶ ይኸውን ኢለ ሓሲበ እስከ በዚ ንዛረብ ኢለ ማለት እዩ ምስተዝ ብዛዕባ ኢና ንዛረብ ጸኒሕና ንሰብ እዚ ጽቡቕ ጌርካ ኢኻ ምባል ዝዓበየ ጽቡቕ ድንድሕር ሕጂ ኻ ክገብር ይኽእል ማለት እዩ ግን ብዙሓት ሰባት ኣለዉ ውሕዳት ኣይኮኑ ብዙሓት ሰባት ኣለዉ ዝኾነ ነገር ጌርካ ኣለዉ ወላ ጽቡቕ ነገር ወላ ንዕኦም ዝምልከት ማለት እዩ ግን ከም ዝግቡእኻ ገይሮም ይወስድዎ ሕጂ ብዛዕባ እዚ ኢና ንዛረብ ጸኒሕና እሞ ከም ባህሪ ጽቡቕ ኣይኮነን ግን ከም እንታይ እዩ ድነቅል ሕጂ ልክዕ ዛና ህና ፖድካስት ንዛረባ ኩሉ ግዜ ሕቶ ኮሽን ሾው እንዲ ሕቶ መላዓል ማለት እዩ ሕጂ ንሕና ጥራሕ ንተሓታት ደይኮንናስ ዋላ ሕቶ ሓደ ሕቶ እንድሕር ኣምፂልና ካልእ ነገር ከነንብብ ብዓሚቕ ከዓ ምእንታን ክንሪኦ ይሕግዘና ማለት እዩ ዳስ ዋይ ፖድካስት ንፈትዎ እስኹም ከእንታይ ትብሉ ብዛዕባ ንሓደ ሰብሲ እዚ ጽቡቕ ጌርካዮ ዋው እዚ ዝገበርካዮስ ብጣዕሚ ደስ ኢልኒ ደይ ምባል ካብ እንታይ መጽ ሰታ ሕቶና ሳዕ መልስ እንድሕር ረሂብናላ ወይ ጽቡቕ ጌርና ይዓሪና ካልእ ነገር እንድሕር ፈሊጥና ኔክስት ዊክ ክንዛረበላ ኢና ድሕሪ ክልተ ሰሙን ማለት እዩ ኤቭሪ ሳንዴይ ስለዚ እሱ ይነይሩ ብዛዕባ ነብሰ መትሓት
Thank you very much. And maybe I'll say a few good words about Merkato Airy Ethio Restaurant, Cafe and Restaurant. I like how you added the name Airy Ethio. I think that's very good because whether you're Eritrean, whether you're Ethiopian, you can find a good place to hang out at Merkato. And because a lot of people talk about parking, there's no parking on Parliament Street. There is parking. I'm looking at the street now. I never noticed the name of the street until today, until I'm sitting at this angle. Spruce Street. If you find there is street parking on Spruce Street, which is beside the No Frills find parking beside the no frills or behind the no frills while it is open. You cannot park behind the no frills after it's closed, which is usually 9 p.m. But Spruce Street, usually there is parking available and you can park there for as long as you like. So otherwise, of course, you can pay for parking on Parliament Street or you can take the bus. Also, 65 bus, go to Castle Frank Station, get off at Carlton or Gerrard, whichever one, and walk up or down. You will find the lovely Luwam or the lovely Tadasa, and they will talk to you. They will, give you a great conversation, and you can talk about whatever you like, and you can also try their tibs,
And shuro.
shuro, your favorites,
Yeah.
vegetarian dishes, meat dishes. They will make it very nice for you at a fair price. So come on down to Merkato if you're looking for something to do.
We'll also start Helvet.
Helvet.
That's not easy, but I'm proudly
Okay, Hilbet.
expert.
Okay.
Can say.
So for the people that don't know Hilbet, like me, what is Hilbet? Could you please
Oh,
explain?
that's a good question. But I don't know the ingredients in English.
Okay.
Helvet. I will show you.
Okay. Maybe the main ingredient. What is the most important thing? Like,
It's not chickpeas. It's a family of peas.
Okay.
It's like baldonga.
okay. I never heard of it in my life.
Yeah.
No.
I will show you how to make it. Then it could be also a surprise. I can make it and you try and you tell me what is that.
Okay.
You can guess, but on our next episode I will write every ingredient in English.
Okay.
So
Hilbet, coming soon to Merkato. You heard it here first because you're listening to the podcast.
yes.
So, what else? How was your week otherwise? How are you feeling? It's a rainy day, end of summer, August 23. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. As
Okay.
far as there is no snow,
Okay.
I'm okay.
Okay.
And this 3-4 days weather reminds me of Holland,
Okay.
my lovely country. So
Yes. Yes. Okay.
it reminds me if it rains, the whole day is rain. So
Okay.
when I see people carrying umbrella,
Mm.
I'm like, wow,
Okay.
welcome to Dutch.
So you don't mind rain? Rain doesn't affect your mood or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Being wet doesn't.
Yeah,
bother
after
you?
the rain there is sunshine, and
Yes.
I really like. If you see me, if it's raining, I can't wait to sit here and
Look into the sun.
yes,
Look into the
the
sky.
sky. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be a downer on rain. Okay, just bring your umbrella. The only thing I hate about rain is when you don't bring an umbrella or a jacket, and then you're screwed. Because
Trust me, I never carried umbrella. I don't like umbrella.
Oh,
I,
wow.
I enjoy the rain, but usually I carry the jacket.
jacket. Okay.
Raincoat.
Okay. Good
Not
advice.
fan of the umbrella.
Okay. What else do I have? Well, there's been a lot happening with the Canada and the United States. Mark Carney, they were the whole week. It was a very suspenseful week having to do with trade. I don't know how many people follow it, but you should follow it because 75% of the exports of Canada, okay? There's one thing, you have imports, you have exports. So just like any other business has imports and exports, you can say the things that you sell, you are
Yeah.
exporting
Yeah.
when somebody comes and buys it from you. So exports, 75% go to United States, and Mexico is 80% goes to the United States. But the difference between Canada and Mexico is that Mexican people, they buy made in Mexico because the labor is so abundant. People don't know or maybe don't realize how big Mexico is. Almost like 130 million people, and they're very crafty people good with their hands and all of that. That's why if you go to the southern states in the United States, like the border states, Arizona, Texas, whatever, they don't have a housing problem there because it's like unlimited labor in terms of people that build homes. So yeah, that's the thing. Canada has a disadvantage on labor. If you look anywhere, relying on newcomers for labor. And then also the free trade affects Canada more than United States because United States is a huge market, 330 million people. Canada, 41 million people. And with or without tariffs, we're already experiencing an affordability crisis. And with the tariffs, it's only going to get worse. It's definitely not going to get better. So, do you have an opinion on this, on the free trade deal? And like, do you think that Trump, like, is time on Canada's side or on the US side in terms of getting a deal to get the cloud of uncertainty? Yeah, the other thing is uncertainty too. Is there going to be a deal or not? Is like a tax because people don't know whether to invest in Canada if they don't know whether taxes are going to go up or not. So, what is your opinion on this? Just in general, free trade with the United States. Can Canada exist without the United States? Or can Canada do well? Do you think?
Maybe short term, no. Long term, yes.
Okay.
Because they can learn from their mistake. I think I cannot have the gut to say mistake,
Yes.
but I don't know what makes Trump saying, do this, don't do that for a country.
Yes.
So if someone, for example, if I tell you like, don't go this way, only this way, there should be something behind it.
Yes.
So what is it? I don't know. But I feel this country needs to learn from past, what they have done and what they should do. Like what I said, in short term, yeah, they will have a difficulty.
Yes.
I can also notice, like what you said, the people might not follow, majority of the people might not follow, but still, we are here in Merkato, that effect is here.
Yes.
Because a lot of customers told me last week they were not going to work.
Yes.
Because they got an email or a call or a text that they don't need to come to work.
Yes. Yeah.
And that is the reason that I feel. It could be a big or small effect for each one of us, but still it has an impact.
Yes, directly or indirectly.
Yes, correct. Yeah. So we need to understand these things, and like the government doesn't mean only like politicians. Now we the people, like feel it.
Yes.
So we might have a difficult situation, but I feel it's better to pass this difficult situation and find a solution for the longer term instead of always like agreeing on whatever the US ordering and then feel the pain
later on
forever
Yes,
like forever, like a new leader comes and he or she start like ordering everything. So they're also, I think, amplifying or making it more easier for them to think we are weak. Canada is weak.
Yes.
So I think it's good to fight now.
Good to fight, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Tezor Mogas, and welcome back to the East Africa Showcase Questions Show. Before we go any further, I just want to remind you why this show or podcast exists. So I'm a firm believer that the fewer conversations we have, the less information we have. And that's a problem because you need the best information to make the best decisions. So here I am, teamed up with Merkato, Eri, Ethio, and what we decided to do is to make a weekly podcast for as long as we possibly can to express our ideas, to express our experiences, and yes, to express our feelings that we have sensed throughout the week since the last podcast. So I hope you will stick around for a while and just tune in every week on these uploads, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We enjoy every single person that listens to anything that we have to say. And hopefully in the near future, we'll be able to have more special guests, good special guests that have positive things to say to the world. So stay tuned for more, and we're so happy that you're here. Thank you. Okay, just to finish up on politics, it's not like we can do anything talking about Mark Carney or Trump. Yes. I want to remind everybody, we are here in a live restaurant, Merkato, very busy. Luwam, multitasker. So thank you so much for your time. Anyways, I really appreciate it.
No problem.
She just finished 3 or 4 orders, okay, in the meantime, while doing this podcast. No, I'm kidding. But in between it. So maybe we can tell the people about the recent orders. Well, what did they order? What
Doro what?
Okay, Doro what?
And what was the other? Tupsi and dulet.
Dulet. You see that?
And espresso. The coffee espresso, people love it.
Okay.
That's also what I want to
espresso.
emphasize. Like
Yes.
coffee, the machine is something.
Yes. You gotta come and try it. You gotta try all of the above. Merkato, Dorowet, Tipsy, Dulet, and most of all, the espresso.
Yes.
436 Parliament Street. But I think we should go back to a more positive topic because politics we can always talk about next week. Maybe we should go to our phone call. I think you have a very important person that agreed to a phone call. Should we call him? By the way, I don't know what the questions are. I just asked for the question is going to be on the phone line, but I know we're going to look at perspectives. The perspective of somebody who has spent most of their life in Canada and someone who was born overseas and migrated to Canada. So I'm ready for the question whenever you are.
Okay, let me call.
We got a caller on the line. Oh, I hope. We're going to find out. Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
كم يوعيلك؟
سلامي كيف حالك؟
لحد غنيها.
We got a caller on the line to protect the identity. I won't ask for name, but
Yes.
where are they from? Where are they located?
Holland.
Okay, we got a caller from Holland.
Yes.
We got a very important question. So give them Tigrinya and then give me the translation also.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Okay. سمعنا الهمشة؟
يا سمعك الله.
اوكي انت مسيلاتك تحته برسبكتيف كنحز لينا رديت مالتي حجزهم نحنا دمصنا كاب إرتراهم كاب إثيوبيا أبزخا توليدهم دعبيو حج نحنا كمي نريهم نتوم أبز توليدهم زعبيو قلعو ولا من اسياتونا له دحر تزكا أبز توليدو دعبي سلدخونه السوخا نعنا كمي رينا دماغ حتى مالتي
اوكي
جي من جمرة أغني لي حرايس للبلك عن نزي أوكي
عجبني
نزحت ثانك يو دانكي باو سو نحنا مالتي كاب إرترا وإثيوبيا دمت أنا نزم بتوليدهم دعبيو كما ينريهم عجب حافش هاي خون قل بناتك رديت
بناتي رديت مالت حجسي بالكل بوزح ملك عطلو قاعد تخليها ويكا بوزح قلنا طريقة تخلينا حيدنا عب النسي عب استولي لزعبين عب إرتراد مثلا سي عب نتبع عيني نحن حجي بتنايت حبرة السب بقول نعم نسحق قل عفوا قابل تتعبيها سي تعبي تقبس تمرعه حدار تقبل قد نزي حجي تسرع الكايد الله تسرع الكايد نبر أب زي تولي زعابي جن ولا نعم نسي بنصار مالتي هاي قديشون مالتي هو أنا حبرت السب ناتو حبرت السب ساي قديشون مالتي بزعانو في زعان مور سولك أو النفتي قالوا ولك إذا حسب
اوكي
قبل مثلا مالتي أب
اوكي
إذا حد شاء الله ساتم شيء قديشون من بين اسمعنا ناقل مور ولدنا نقداس حبرت السبنا نقداس كي يقولون المور كي يقولون بنا نسوي كن أبو السعابية كن مور والكون ناس نتوش أو ناس نتمر على مالتي حبرت سووا ما نقدر اسم مالتي كويس معنا مالتي
اوكي ثانك يو
yeah
ثانك يو بتعمل ثانك يو دانكي فيل هيل بدانكت
حتى أرجبالات
هو حتى أرجبالات إن رجعتي دحر نيكست دما دحر أبكت تعبت إحنا دما كندول الكائنة follow up كنقبرينا
Yes. And watch it on YouTube. Listen to it YouTube on TikTok.
Yeah, link سدل كائنة يعني كلها تا بملا تا زر الربكات سمع.
اوكي.
Yeah.
دش.
Thank you. كدول الكائنة حرة.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
دش.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna need the English translation of the question and answer, not only for the audience but also for myself. So yes, question and answer.
هرجو I was like following him.
Okay.
So I forgot I need to translate. So I'm just kidding.
No problem.
Okay, the question was, because I want also to hear from you. I want to understand the perspective between those who are born here and born overseas,
Okay.
like me. So I asked that friend of mine from Holland, how do you see those who are born here? So he answered very precisely. He said, for those who are born back home, Eritrea, Ethiopia, we live according to the norms, the culture, the family. We just want to, we care about the people around us. So it's a kind of structured. You go to school, you grow up, you go to school, like after school, maybe find a job or you work, and then you have to get married, you have children. So it is like very structured. And you are caring how to make your parents, your family, friends, people around you, community, they feel, they're feeling,
Yes.
not how you feel.
Okay. Their perception, their feeling of you.
Yes.
Of you. Okay.
What do they say about me if I do this, if I do that? But those who are born here, they only care or mostly care about what makes them happy. Their inside, they listen to their inside and they live freely.
Yes.
So they have the opportunity to live according to their goals, wishes,
Their choices.
choices.
Yes.
So that is more of individualistic or individual decision. But that one is like a group decision. Your parents can decide your fortune, kind of. So
Okay.
those two things.
Okay.
So he thinks those who are born here are more kind of lucky or not. I don't know which one is better, but he
Yes.
thinks they care for their inside, they care for themselves. So definitely that could be an advantage.
Advantage, okay. Maybe before I answer, I ask you, why do you think back home people follow the structure and don't say, I don't want to do this, or don't refuse to follow the structure? What makes the structure so powerful?
Because they don't have choices, maybe.
Okay.
If, like, I can talk about myself. If I were, like, in Eritrea, maybe I would have been married much earlier and have more kids
More
this
kids.
time. So because I don't have choice, and even to express what you feel, I don't think like people around you can understand it. They feel like if you're exception, or if you try to express yourself, they might think you're selfish, like individualistic, like against the rules,
Against.
like the culture.
Okay.
So
And that matters.
Yeah, that matters, and nobody wants to be in that position. so,
Okay.
yeah.
You feel safe doing what you're told or doing what you're expected to do.
Yeah, safety. Even though you could be not happy, but you feel safe because
Okay.
you are with the crowd.
Okay. Yes, the crowd makes you feel safe. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
With pretty much everything too.
yeah,
Yeah, I think here, yes, you do get more choices, and you get to, yeah, I feel when you're younger, you want to be part of the crowd more often. Like as a teenager, if all your friends are going to university, they're basically 3 or 4 major ones, but 3 in GTA. There's University of Toronto. If all your friends are going to University of Toronto, you want to go to University of Toronto because you don't want to be left behind, or the other guys are going to be smarter than you and make more money than you. And then if you can't get in to University of Toronto, because it's actually not easy to get in, then you go to York, or you go to what is now TMU, used to be Ryerson. I went to Ryerson actually, but yeah, it's almost like you are following the crowd by osmosis. And then once you become an adult, you find out that university is not foolproof. It's not as you perceived it in the high school of like, if you don't graduate from University of Toronto, somebody else is going to be better than me. The matter of the fact is, no matter what university you are, it's like if there are 45,000 graduates every year from that university, there aren't 45,000 vacant jobs waiting for those 45,000 graduates. And the program that you take, that you sign up for, that matters more than the name of the school, to be honest. Most of the time. Now, nobody coming from overseas coming here is going to tell you that. They're probably going to tell you U of T, U of T, U of T, U of T. I don't know. Have you ever been to the campus of University of Toronto, St. George area? Like, seen it? Maybe?
Not inside,
Okay,
but I
yeah.
passed through.
Me too. I recently, I think 1 or 2 years ago, they have some sort of student association, Eritrean, Ethiopian Student Association. So one of them invited me to say some words there. I did a presentation there actually. And I went inside and I said, wow, this actually, for all that is hyped up to be, no offense to University of Toronto, but it's like the campus has existed for a long time. And it's not like, it doesn't feel as special as I expected it to be when I was walking in there. Yeah, so anyways, back to the question at hand.
Yes, thank you for sharing, actually. And the same question for you.
Okay.
Maybe if we got enough time, I will translate that into Greek. But the question is, you are born and grown up here. So how do you see people who come overseas, like back from Eritrea or Ethiopia?
Yes.
Like me, older than me, younger than me, but those who are not born here.
Yes. I feel people, they come in with a lot of hope, a lot of enthusiasm for the country. Of course, the expectations can be different than the reality. Like, a lot of people think Canada is the same as the United States, or that they're going to come here and it's going to be like everything is perfect and a better life is going to be waiting for them. But to be honest, there's nothing waiting for you here. It's a country. There are so many different things happening. Things are moving parts. Some people are staying, some people are leaving, some people change their mind about something. Something is popular one day, 2 months later, it's no longer popular. So things are always changing in this country. I think that's what surprises some people, even myself, with how many things change. So I think, but yeah, definitely people have more hope and enthusiasm for the country when they come in. And so I think that comes from the freedom of being able to make your own choices and no longer being as, like, the fear of being ridiculed, the fear of being, I don't even want to say if it's rejected or somebody's going to say that you're not doing the right thing or whatever. A lot of the times, outside of the people that you live with, nobody really has any criticism for you, at least publicly. So give them the translation into Grinya so they understand what they watch.
Okay. In Tigrinya.
Yes.
Okay. ኣብዚ ዝተወለዱ ከመይ ርእዎም ነቶም ይርኡና ኣነ እውን ካብኦም ስለድኾም ኮማት እዩ ካብ ኤርትራ ወይ ኢትዮጵያ ድመፃናስ ከመይ ትርእዩና እንዴለዮ እንታይ ኢሉኒ ከም ድመስለኒ ካብ ዓዲ ክመፁ ከለውሲ ብዙሕ ተስፋ ትፅቢት ገይሮም ይመፁ ካናዳ እውን ልክዕ ከም ኣሜሪካ ይብሉ ግን ኣብዚ ምስ መፃኻ ብዙሕ ተፈላለየ ነገራት የጋጥመካ ገሊኦም እውን ንዓዶም ድምለሱ እውን ኣለው ምክንያቱ ኩሉ ግዜስ ነገራት ተቀያየርቲ እዮም ሕጂ ተፈታዊ ወይ ተመራጽ ዝነበረ ነገር ድሕሪ ሰሙን ክልተ ሰሙን ወይ ወርሒ ክቅየር ይኽእል ስለዚ እቲ ነገርሲ ከምቲ ተጸበይዎስ ብዙሕ ግዜስ ኣይከውንን እዩ እዚ ከዓ ካብቲ ናይ ምምራጽ ነጽነት ድመጽ ክኸውን ይኽእል እዩ ምክንያቱ ኣብ ዓድና ብዙሕ ከም የለን ኣብዚ ግን ድላይካ ክትመርጽ ድላይካ ክትገብር በቲ ስኻ ትደልዮ ክትከይድ ስለትኽእል ኩሉ ደሎ ኮይኑ ይስማዓካ ግን ያ ከምቲ ተጸበኸ ወይ ወደ ይኮነስ ብዙሕ ነገራት ንዕኦም ጥራሕ ኣይኮነን ነቶም ኣብዚ ዝተወለድና እውን ብዙሕ ከምዚ ምቅያራት የጋጥመና እዩ ስለዚ እዚ ፍልሊ ይርኢ ኩሎም መብዛሕትኦምሲ ምስ ብዙሕ ተስፋ ምስ ድላዮም ዝኾነ ነገር ከምቲ ድላዮም ክኾነሎም ኢሎም ሓሲቦም ይመፁ ሕጂ ከምኡ ኢለ ብና ቴክስታ ይሪኦም ኢልና ተዝ Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I hope somebody got something out of this.
For sure.
I think for me, like, one of the morals of the story is to not focus so much on perception or outside perception. At a certain point, like, the people that love you will always love you. Succeed or fail. You know, failure is temporary. You only fail when you quit. when you quit, or in business when you run out of money. So if you don't run out of money, the only thing that can stop you is quitting and saying, oh, somebody's saying something, so I'm just going to quit. But choose the path of most resistance, as long as it's safe. Because if you choose the path of least resistance, everyone is saying, do this, do this, do this. Oftentimes it's not going to, like, it sets your expectations to a place where it's like unrealistic. And a lot of times the people that tell you to do certain things, they haven't done it themselves. So whatever reason, their idea, their vision, perhaps of themselves or of their children, they are projecting it on you. But you are the one making the choices in your life.
You and your life.
Yes, yeah.
So at the end of the day,
it's always a compromise. Listen to your loved ones. Try to understand why they're saying what they're saying. And a lot of times it's not one conversation where you're going to understand where they're coming from. But keep having the conversations. And if you need someone to talk to, come on the East Africa Showcase podcast. And I'll ask you a couple of questions. Okay, we're at 40 minutes, so I think we should stop. Honestly, it feels like we just started this and we can go for another 2 hours.
Yes, true. Same here.
But we gotta stop for this week. We hope everyone enjoyed this. We hope you guys will tune in again. Do us a favor, tell your friends, tell your family members about the great job that Luwam and Tadessa are doing in Merkato restaurant, and also about this podcast. Send this so, we can keep the conversation going. Yes. Any last words?
You can also write a comment or a question, like if there is anything that you want to know.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Because I like emails. I really love emails because if somebody's going to contact you in writing, emails is the best way to do it.
True.
So my email is EAS, standing for East Africa Showcase, EAS Toronto, TORONTO at iCloud.com. But the reason I love emails is because you can identify very early on if it's unsolicited, if it's someone new. You can see whether they're a legitimate person or whether they're trying to scam you. A lot of times on the phone, people sound too good to be true. And then when you meet them in person, it's a whole different thing. But if someone emails you, what I've found in my life is that they're really serious about
That's true, because
doing something positive for both sides. But sometimes verbally, I don't know. It's just, I feel comfortable with emails. So if you have any questions you'd like to have answered, EASToronto at iCloud.com, or you can go on our social media pages, EAS Toronto on Instagram, EAS.to on TikTok. I changed the TikTok to be shorter. I wanted to make it on Instagram too, the name shorter, but it didn't allow me. So on TikTok now I'm EAS.Toronto, TO. Anyways, tune in. Watch this video, and if it helped you in some way, share it with someone else. And we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Luwam. We really appreciate your time and your patience. I wish I could show you how much work you're doing in and out of the podcast. To be honest, we paused a couple times, but thankfully we were able to work it out. You are a determined person.
Yes. I'm learning.
Yes, that's great. So
yeah.
Anyways, thank you very much. We hope you have a great week. See you next time.
Too. Thank you very much. See you.
Bye.